Hey guys, welcome to the next episode in Let's Play Football Manager 2013 with Brighton, and this is the season review of 2017-2018. And as you can see, although we were second, and this click to view Manchester City thing won't go away. Hang on, there you go. Yeah, if you looked in the last video, we were second. Unfortunately, we couldn't go for the title. As you can see, Manchester United were too strong in the end. They are doing rather well. But Man City pipped us to second place, which isn't that big a deal, really. I mean, okay, yeah, you get a bit more money if you finish second. I think you get like £1 million more. Big deal, you know. Obviously, the prestige in finishing second is better, but there really isn't that big a difference. I mean, we lost it on goal difference. Big whoop. So, yeah, so that's how this season finished. Tottenham got the 4th place, Chelsea, Newcastle and Liverpool, Europa League. Arsenal, not even in Europe. Don't even ask me what happened there. Sunderland, Wolves, and Burnley getting relegated. Ipswich surviving, just. Look at the goal difference there. There really isn't that much in it. Swansea, Forest, Everton, Villa, Cardiff, Southampton, and so on. Enough of that. Let's check the transfers. I don't think we have any. Well, actually, we do. I've got to talk to you about this one, right? I've rearranged. I've done this one literally 10 days ago now. I was telling you about how Anas Ashibar, or Akubar, whoever he wants to call himself, is possibly one of the worst signings I've ever made. Yes, he literally is one of the worst signings I've ever made. He's now at Aston Villa. I don't know how. I actually managed to make £1 million profit on him. How have I done this? I will say, I've given this game a lot of stick, but one thing I will say is they have the transfers pretty much nailed on. Well, not nailed on, I think it's a bit weird, but it's weird in your favour, so I'm not going to complain. Yeah, he didn't score a single goal. Bear in mind, he's a striker. Didn't score a single goal. 11 starts and 4 subs appearances. He got 1 assist and 2 yellows. He got more yellows than he got goals and assists put together. One of the worst signings I've ever made. But it's not that bad, as I did get my money back and £1 million. Can't complain. So he's gone, but apart from that, that is it. So let's just go over the the fixtures. Let's see how we did. So, of course, we're going to go from March here. We beat Ajax. We had to play Aston Villa, which we won 3-2. Brim scored an own goal, but it didn't matter as Quinca and Marin scored the goals to give us the victory against Villa. We then played AC Milan. I'll just straighten that up so you can't see the other result. And we beat them 4-2, quite amazingly. Milan are actually pretty decent. I'd say they've got Alexander Pato, Willian, Martin Skell, which is a bit weird. Howardese or Howardez, don't know how you say his name. They've even got Gabriel Bonlahor. Who else? Abate, he's a decent player. Sami Khedira. So, you know, good team. Good team, not Chirino, who 44 Tom on Twitter seems to have great banter over. Yeah, shut up, you dickhead. Yeah, so I'll show you these goals. Andrew Crofts with 2. He is a machine. Honest to God, he is absolutely astonishingly good, is Andrew Crofts. Now, Jack Butland, not the best there, I'll admit. Did go straight to a Milan player and ultimately led to a goal. I mean, Pato there, I don't think you can blame Hagat too much there. He just forced his way through Pato. I would assume either that or it was a terrible sliding tackle and he just sort of jumped over him like on FIFA or something. But that was just before half time and I was thinking, well, we're going to go in down at the break. But we got a lucky goalie enough. I'll show you in a moment. Sergio Romero going out a long way. The goalkeeper seems to be really a lot more adventurous in this game. I think we get an equaliser. I think we do anyway. Yeah, we got Marco Marin. Look, he does these brilliant mazy runs. And check this out. Just round the goalkeeper and puts... Excuse me. The absolute cheek of Marco Marin to do that. But that was absolutely brilliant. And he's injured as well. That was just brilliant from Marco Marin. So, yeah, we have... that was for half-time. We got level at half-time. And this then happened 6 or 7 minutes after the restart. The ball in the box here. Marin again involved. Pulls it back to Crofts. It was a good find, and Andrew Crofts, the captain, puts us in front against AC Milan. amazed actually that Milan are in the Europa League. I don't know how that happened, but well, I think it probably happened by the fact that they came third in the group, arguably. But yeah, you'd think with that team, that's a decent little team, and they didn't really do very well with it. And again, the goal kicks, or just the goalkeeper's kickings in general, is rather poor, you have to say there. I mean, it always seems to be quite poor. When they throw it, they're okay, but the goal kicks generally aren't that great, is what I found. So not the actual goal kicks themselves. I mean, when a goalkeeper kicks it. I mean, this is just nice. Maybe Butland could have done a little bit better, but I'm not going to take that one away from Pato. He is a quality player. So at that point, it's 2-2. And you can kind of get an idea for how good this game is, and that I thought was a penalty, but no, it broke to Cross. I think the ref may have played an advantage, but Andrew Cross again putting us in the lead, and we held it pretty much from that point on. We just held on. I think I changed that. I left it initially when we first went 2-1 up, left it at control, but now I brought it back to defensive, and I think that was pretty much it from then on. We got a slight lucky break here. Rooney again, just pissing around to the back of Milan. I really don't know what they're doing, and that really was an extremely lucky bonus goal for us against AC Milan. So 4-2, not bad overall. Okay, we're all the way down here for some reason. There we go. Then we beat Charlton 2-0 in the FA Cup replay. So we're through to the 6th round there. Tops Nesid and Kakuta once again scoring. He's doing pretty well for himself. AC Milan, we then won 4-1 in the San Siro. Dawson, Ganso and Marin. Strasser got himself sent off. He has been sent off quite a few times. I want to know how many times he's been sent off. Let's go since he's appeared for us. I mean, £5,000. What a buy. So he had 1 red that season. 1 red, that's 3. No, that's a fact. Let's just start again. Let's see. So that's 1 in the league. Another 1 in the league. 1 in the cup and 1 internationally. That's okay. We'll keep that as 1. So that's 3, 4. So he's had 1 red card every season. Oh God, Strasser, what are we going to do with you? Right. So yeah, we beat Milan 4-1. So that's really good. And then we played Arsenal in the 6th round. So things getting a little bit harder now. Once again, going to replay. James Ward-Prowse really starting to step up now. He's doing really well. Got us a goal there against Arsenal. 1-0 against City. We've beat City this time. We had the draw at the Etihad. This time even better. Marco Marin with the goal that gave us the victory. 76 minutes in, gave them a really good game. At this point, we're still going for the title. John points out now there's going to be a few regens popping up in City's team. There's a lad here called Paul McDonnell, who's a very, very good player indeed. Got Lucas Digne getting himself forward again. He really does like to get forward. He's very adventurous, is Digne, and he's done really well there. And he's let us set it up there for Marco Marin. Next game was against Tottenham. Wayne Rooney with the winner. And then we played Lille. Lost Lille in the Europa League quarterfinals. And we lost the first leg in France, but I didn't think it was too bad. Chadley with the goal. We had the away goal, and I thought that gives us a genuine chance. And this is when things started to go a little bit mad and a bit annoyingly weird. 0-0 against Southampton. It was enough in the end to beat Lille. Got a bit of revenge there. And we beat them. It was an own goal, but we won on the away goal rule. And that's Nesid. I don't know why I even played Nesid. He was terrible. And Victor and Ichibi was just as bad. But there you go. And then we lost to Ipswich. Now, we tend to have this weird sort of Europa League hangover. If you look there, I mean, we lost to... Okay, it was a bit harder. We lost to Man United there. Okay, we beat Villa there. But we always have this weird hangover from Europe. And we lost to Ipswich. It was terrible. Absolutely awful. And then, unfortunately, we lost in the FA Cup as well. 2-1 against Arsenal. D'Alessandro got himself sent off. Victor Ichibi scored, but unfortunately it was not enough. Finally, we did have a good result against the Welsh as we beat Cardiff 3-1. Bruma, Nesid and Crofts. Once again, Andrew Crofts scoring. The Welshman against the Welsh. And then we played City. Now, I'm going to show you this. I have absolutely no idea how we've done this. This is City in the Europa League semi-final. Why is City in it? I have no idea. But we beat them 6-1. Now, that was the start they had. Now, at this point, I'm thinking, well, we've done all right. We've done an okay job. Why not? But we bounced back. Quite incredibly. I really don't know how we managed to put 6 past City. If we look here, this I mean, I'll just show you the goals in a minute. I'm not even going to comment on Rooney there. Really nice finish. That was only a few minutes later. You know, got us back in the game, a bit of self-confidence. I think I was just a bit more attacking than usual. I thought, fuck it, it's a cup game. You know, it literally is a cup game. Go for it. You know, you're not going to, there's no point fannying around, is there? And I guess that's what's happened. It really didn't change that much. It was just one of those freak results. And look at Cuenca just go here. I mean, just the midfielders. And I mean, I've got these wingers and midfielders make some astonishing runs. Cuenca, Mara, and they all just coming from nowhere. And, Marin again, it's a good ball in. And James Ward-Prowse, I mean, imagine if that went in sort of volley there. But Rooney, deflection, what's it called? Fumble from Joe Hart, saved it. And there's Carl Norton even getting forward. So that, at this point, is 4-1. That's just before half-time. I'm thinking, this is incredible. I don't know how this has happened. But a lot of them are from set pieces. There's Higatzi scoring. As I say, a lot of them, pretty much all of them are from set pieces. And then this is an own goal here. So, a lot of set pieces and an own goal. I mean, even that was from a set piece, technically. If we look at this, the build-up to the goal starts with a set piece. So, so we didn't necessarily outplay them as such, but we got a lot of, we did hassle them, and we got a lot of set pieces from it, and we scored from them. Simple as that. And it goes to Alessandro. He's a European master, this lad. He really is so good in Europe. And Nikulu there. It's a bit of a mess with Vincent Kompany, and we won 6-1. How we did that, I have no idea. Absolutely no idea. So that was a bit of respite. But and then again, we lost to Wolves. The European hangover again. I don't know what happened. I think players were a little bit tired. I don't know. Rooney had an off day. Ganso had an off day. Yeah, it was strange. And then, we lost 4-0. Now, I played a weaker team. Don't do that. Do not do that. I got away with this so badly. I was shitting myself all the way through. Jack Butland had a nightmare. Carl Jenkinson's awful. Dine had a bit of an off night. Thankfully, the midfield did okay. He is the biggest waste of fucking space ever. Wayne Rooney came on, didn't do anything, had a terrible... Well, I don't think he actually had anything. So we won 6-5 on aggregate. Astonishing. So we got to another Europa League final. Yes, another one. So there you go. And then that kind of set it all off, really. We just exploded in the end, and just that was it. We hit the roof and lost the Europa League final to Chelsea. We only had recorded one more victory all season, and that's where we lost ground on Man United. They beat us, and we just generally lost all ground there, and lost it. We lost the Europa League final to Chelsea in Ullevi, which I believe is in Sweden. I believe we've got a point against Liverpool, but it's in Gothenburg, and Chelsea are really good, as I say. They're in, although they're actually in the Europa League again. It didn't matter, but so that's back to back. I think potentially back to back 3-time British winners in the Europa League. Cuenca had an off night, although he's the only one who really stood out as poor. They were just better than us on the day. They had more clinical finishing. Ganso got injured, and I had to bring on. I think I brought on Buckley. And there was just, I don't know. There's nothing there. We just couldn't finish that night, and we're just unlucky, And I didn't do this one live. I was not going to do it live, by the way. I know it's like, I always win the live videos and stuff. Well, that's just coincidence. Also, I'm not being funny. I think I when I lose, that's a bit shit. Not to mention I'm going to attract trolls in about 6 months. Generally when a video is sort of calmed down and like it's in your back catalogue and people are rewatching it, who are new to your channel. And they go and ask stupid questions like, why do you have such a funny accent? And all this type of thing. And the ones that go, you're shit, type of thing. That's what they generally do. I kind of fluffed all this one up and we lost second place. But as I say, it didn't really matter as much as such. And we lost 1-0 to West Brom on the final day. But what can you do? That is then the season review for 2017-2018. I'll be back then. We're in February 2019. Let's see if we can actually mount a title challenge. I'll see you then.